there. All right, I think we should be live. What's up, everybody? Yet another round of exciting Champion Cup Season 2 action. This is the official Cabal Vision playoffs for the championship here in Season 2. As you can see here, the leaderboard, 4 of the 8 games have already been played, and we are following up with this one, the one we've all tuned in to watch now. It's Coach Tripper versus the Expended, an undead team versus the Knights of the Round Table. Quick look while the teams are setting up on the field. This is what the undead team looks like. Tripper versus Expended. You thought we would not come back. If you want like a more in-depth preview, we have one that we recorded on this Twitch channel. Just find it's the previous Season 2. Nothing crazy from this team. Pretty standard, well-built undead team. Solid. They walked into the postseason, I think, at 12-0. So they were undefeated, but they also didn't have a lot of time to build up their arsenal of statistics. So also taking a look at the Knights of the Round Table, this human team actually snuck in because our last season's champ Rd1 had multiple teams at the lead in the front. So Rd1 had a better record human team that would have qualified, but his chaos were higher, so he went with chaos. Chaz got the go ahead, and again, a team that doesn't look extremely built with super stats. However, they are solid. They got 2 Mighty Blow and Tackle Blitzers that could do a lot of damage to those ghouls on the undead side, and that ogre is nasty. Boris has block, break, tackle, and guard. All right, and so now that's enough of a preview. The teams have already taken the field, I'm being told, so I'm going to go to Cabal TV and try to get my satellite to tune in, and at the same time, I think this is a perfect time to introduce you to my co-announcers, VPowerV and gasolemall. Both of them are competitors from Season 1 of the Champion Cup, so these guys are veterans. And V, I'm sorry, I'm blanking for a second. You're in it this season as well, right?
Yeah, yet to play yet, but me and Arzo will sort our game out soon, hopefully. The Norse and the Chaos when they go head to head.
Yep. Yeah, so you're facing off against our returning champ, Rd1. That should be an interesting match as well.
Again.
Yeah. Lucky you. So I'm tuning into the field. What do you guys see? I don't have vision on the field yet.
I've been watching from the start. We've got the humans have taken a wizard from the inducements. I believe that is all they've taken. Obviously, we're on the elf turf pitch here as well, which is making for a little change on the viewing. And
ooh, we're gonna get that nice sparkling blue grass.
That's it, yeah. The groundsmen have been doing their work.
There it is. So it looks like, and just catching you up because my screen is like it put me a little back in time. So the ball was kicked off, and I guess the humans, I guess a few blocks. Okay, yeah. So they got the ball and they're holding it, and now I'm caught up. By the way, was somebody knocked out? Is that what happened? Okay, so just a stun.
No, there's a stun, yeah.
Okay. Cool, and now I'm seeing the undead starting to retaliate. Mummy's moving into place, and this is where I cede the main microphone over to my co-announcers.
Just going to see what Tipris is going to do here. Quite funny. Both of these teams have literally come into the finals here, like on opposite ends of the spectrum. With Tipris really secured his place so early on in the season, and then Chaz making that last minute rush. It was the opposites. Seeing a zombie blitz here, straight onto the Mighty Blow, and he puts him down. Not really. I haven't played either. Obviously, Tipris is in the MML league with myself, but I'm fairly new there, so
Chaz is as well.
Oh, Chaz is as well, is he?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's got a Challenge League team yet. He may just be a farm coach right now, waiting for a Challenge League opening. He may be in the.
Oh,
I think he
okay.
is in the Challenge League though.
Ah, right. Yeah, I haven't played either, to be honest. So I don't know a great deal about these coaches. I know they're both pretty solid, but we should find out a little bit more today, I guess.
Yeah, every coach that's made it this far is definitely very solid to get to the playoff round. Yeah, and especially I don't have as much experience playing against Chaz, but Trippers is a very solid analytical coach. So I expect this to be a good matchup on both sides. Especially, we've been watching some souped-up teams with very developed players going at each other. In a way, it's a little refreshing to get back to basics and see like some kind of basic teams, without the super
Yeah,
stat upgrades. Just go at each other and see what happens when a kind of regular undead team goes against a regular human team.
that's it. I mean, surely their inducements must have been pretty similar. So I'm guessing did Chaz buy that wizard out of his own money? Because I know he went into this game with a lot in the bank, did he not?
I honestly I don't know. I just saw in the chat that the Chaz took a wizard.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I know we covered it in the preview, and you may be right.
Yeah.
I just off
And
the
to
top of
get
my
here
head.
as well, there was a bit of a three-way playoff in terms of people trying to get through into the human teams, and it was Chaz, Stuntman Didi from who was a contender in the first season, and then myself, all trying to play the humans, and Chaz came through, and I think the big turning point in that was this human team beating Stuntman Didi's, and Stuntman Didi had a wrecking ball of a human team at sort of 2,000 plus TV as well. So it
So lucky
shows,
for the rest of us, huh?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it
Didi
was.
was actually the number one ranked team going into last season's playoffs. So for him not to make it was a surprise. I think a lot of it had to do though with he moved and lost internet connection for like 3 weeks or something like this. Provider screwed him
Oh,
over.
really?
Yeah, so
Oh,
yeah, it hurt him in a but he took losses in a couple of different leagues, including the MML. He had to take forfeit losses
yeah.
because he was
Uh,
weak. So I expect we'll see Didi back in the playoffs in season 3.
yeah, he's already putting in the games, I think. Humans here just sort of playing it fairly safe. There's no crazy moves going on, just setting up a.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Dark Side Indians they were called. I guess it was an homage to the Dark Side Cowboys. But that
but that
team
was
was
a that
insane.
was a big one. I'm pretty sure in the game that Didi had against the Knights of the Round Table, Didi had a strength 5 thrower. I've got a feeling
Wow.
died on a GFI or a dodge in the game against Chaz,
Wow.
which was a nasty loss even if he had have gone through. Humans just putting the zombies in their place. Darwin says, "I'm getting the hell out of there. I'm not getting smashed on next turn by by Baruch the First." Yeah, I would only ever play the ogre if they've got block. To be honest, other than that, I didn't bother. My human
Yeah,
team did
this
have an
ogre
ogre,
is worth
but
it, I
again, I
think.
had I had block.
This
Yeah,
ogre is definitely worth it though. He's got
the
he's
the
got
break
block,
tackle was
break,
interesting
tackle,
though.
and guard, yeah. And if you
Mm.
throw like an upgrade like stand firm on him next, or if you roll doubles again and you take pro, just forget about it. This guy is gonna be he could carry
Yeah,
you to the finals.
pro would be amazing on him next. In comes the mummy. Oh, you burn a reroll turn 2, but he does the work. And Arthur's down, and there's a tackle zone on the ball carrier.
That's why I love mummies so much. No loner on them. You just re-roll
Yeah,
that with
that's
no
a
fear.
massive difference. Oh, and it's a big hit as well. After it's on his ass, he's stunned. The mummy has done his job.
Yeah, yeah, but you know, somewhere along the lines you'll get doubles.
Yeah,
Hopefully. That's you keep
I
hoping.
think every mummy I've had virtually has ended up with block at some point. Although obviously Tipperus here hasn't been lucky so far.
He's only played 13 games with this team, but 12 games with this team though. This is only his
Exactly. Yeah.
13th game, so still
Although
give him
2
time.
level ups already on both mummies is
Yeah,
pretty decent.
true. That just tells you he hits with them a lot.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
I don't know. How will he respond? I'm not familiar enough with Chaz to try to figure that. Is he going to hold this middle, or is he going to go dodgy and go around the undead? That's the thing about humans, right? Sometimes humans will
It's
say, "All
pretty.
right, you want to bash me up in the middle? I'll bash you right back." And other times they'll
Yeah.
just say, "Nah, we'll elf around you."
Yeah. Like I said, the only game I have seen with him was against Didi, and he was pretty much 100% committed to the bash game in that, without a doubt. Very patient with where the ball placement was, and he just bashed his head in until he had the space. But obviously, it's a bit of a different story against these undead.
Right. Even if you take him off the pitch momentarily, the regen could kick in, and all that hard work that
They're
you
coming
did to
back to
clear a
bite you.
player off. Yeah. Not to mention, if they bash you to death, they get an extra player.
Yeah. I think we're probably going to see that blitz from the right hand side onto the mummy. He's got the assists.
Get in their face.
That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
Oh, he went with the yoga block first. That was
Oh, I'm excited, Joe.
That was risky. It was super risky to
yeah.
do that first.
With arms like
But Boers is the main man. Got to keep him flowing.
He needs to get fed.
Just looking at the man on the bench. There's just one man in reserve there. Gareth for the humans.
Come on, guys. Losing the title.
Just holding off on this blitz.
Blood bowl.
They're delaying on the on hitting the mummy, or were they trying to free up that?
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't have been free anyway. Percival. So we're gonna see
Just be
Lancelot
careful of this
fell this
left-hand
mummy.
side of the cage. That left-hand side of the cage is pretty open. Oh, good night. Titus is off for the foreseeable future. Block zombie off the pitch is pretty handy. I mean, that's one way to go with the when you're facing up the undead is just remove all those zombies and a couple of ghouls, and there's not much left as a threat. But the mummy has stayed on his feet.
They're one of the most what? The zombies are one of the most what? Oh yeah.
They don't move. They think they can do anything, but then they are stuck with your player, and you can move your player.
Yeah.
Just like
Absolutely. Especially you put like you talk about the wait mummies or zombies. You're saying?
Zombies.
Yeah. Yeah. They because their coach usually doesn't care that much about them. They only cost 40K, so they'll just stick them on your players, mark them up all day. You get rid of the zombie, they're like, whatever, I got some more, or he'll regen.
Playing it safe here and pushing over to the side. And he's oh, that was a brave block. I suppose he wanted to get rid get rid of that assist, but I've got a feeling Boars is going to feel some wrath in a minute. But human setup pretty safe still. Just wonder whether he's going to, Tipper's going to try and move these ghouls around just as a bit of a, with that extra movement, a bit of a threat.
Yeah, what I like about humans is that they can move there very fast. But this undead team, it's for ghouls. They can
Yeah, they're going to keep up with you. Yeah. Especially the guy with the assist, the two blodgers, and then the guy with the assist is you're not just going to run through this undead team. They're gonna clean you up at the back if you try and do that. What perspective are you guys watching this from, by the way? Okay, we're watching it from the undead. That's okay.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna switch it to offense. I'm gonna go. All right. So
Yeah.
the view is now from the human side.
We're in with a chance of turning this match on its head.
said something. He said that the zombies KO with my chain push to move both mummies away.
Ah, that's what he's going for. Okay.
Complaining about this KO.
What did I miss here? I just missed the ball put free. I can't believe that. As I was changing my view, the ball is suddenly scattered through and is
Yeah, kind of a matrix angle on it as it was being loosed.
yeah.
So that's a free ball, man. It's got a zombie. It's got two zombies and a mummy on it.
Was that a single dice hit from the Pebble Leaper?
It
Must have been, I
was
suppose.
a
And it must have been
single
GFI
die.
to get there,
Yeah,
was it?
single die block.
One GFI, two GFI to get there?
It was one GFI. Looks like.
Okay. See, that's a problem now. Three tackle zones on that ball is. Yep.
I keep telling people, don't think the undead undead have a bad rap as being slow, but they're not that slow. You got to account for the ghouls, and sometimes the whites
Yeah.
can surprise you too. So
And here
I
comes
guess-
the other one as we speak.
Tripp didn't
Right
think
in
that
there.
that ghoul was gonna make that move, and he did.
Yeah. I thought he might put him round there. I didn't think he'd go balls in straight away with the with that blitz. But fair play. It paid off, and now Chaz's got a few problems now.
Yeah, single die block on a thrower with no, an opponent with no block is
Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
right. Was it two? I thought it was
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the GFIs would have worried me more than the actual block itself.
Oh no, it was two. You're right. It was two. Yeah. Well, it's still early, and he's got rerolls. Not a lot, but
It's well played, I think. You have a chance to blitz.
yeah, you got to take that chance. You got to cause problems. You can't let them just continue to do what they want and dictate the pace. But you're right.
Probably
It was
gone
risky.
slightly in the undead favour as well. Was this that's caused a massive scrum in the middle of the pitch now, which when those mummies start getting involved, that's what the undead want.
These are interesting. These little scrums because you just you have just a
There's a
big
break tackle and the three dice. Big hit coming. Oh,
That is probably the
boss,
star
living
player
up
for the
to his
undead.
reputation.
There's no apothecary on undead teams, so wow, he bounced
That's a big
past
hit.
the ball using Carrion Muncher's head. He back fists Carrion Muncher's
And
head
recovered.
into the ball, bounces it right into the waiting hands of Kay the lineman. Kay hasn't got his opportunity all season. He's got 0 SPP, and he's just been waiting for this opportunity to show people what he can do. He's super excited. I think he's waving to his mom in the crowd. Look at him go.
He's a brand new rookie for them.
There you go, and the rookie is really happy.
He might be 60 years old with that white hair, but
yeah. He's a
Sometimes
rookie,
you
but
train your whole
he's
life
been
for your
planning
one
his trade for a
opportunity,
long
right?
time.
Some
That's
players
it.
get lucky and they get into Blood Bowl when they're young. Others, well, they play it all their life, but who knows when you're gonna get your shot at the big leagues. Excuse me.
I'm waiting for another big hit coming soon. Shortly, I'd have thought on the Lancelot over there with a mighty blow tackle on Mudbreaker is a good shout as well. You could well see two goals being removed here in one turn.
Do you think that the ogre has trained the whole season to do that dodge?
Yeah.
No, the ogre, but that's a high probability dodge because of the break tackle. So I mean, yeah, on the side, ogres like to showcase that they're not as unagile as people think, right? What are they, agility 2 normally? So sometimes they can do their dance when they need to, but this is a strong guy that's like he knows that sometimes there's a time to just knock people the hell
Boom, down
over.
he goes, and he's stunned. Lancelot put that extra training he's been doing in the gym. All those weights have paid off.
There you go. Other people go home after practice. He gets in the gym and starts lifting. That guy's a baller.
And the lineman seems to be enjoying the game. He caught the ball and he stood there without protection.
Wow.
He's come across. He's come across to the sideline so his mum can get a better photo.
Yeah, his teammates are
Say that
yelling
his
at him. What the
mum.
hell are you doing, bro? There's a game going on here. He's over there waving
Look,
at his
coach, I got the
mom.
ball. I got the
Look.
ball, coach.
Chaz Davidson's got to be a little concerned that his players come over and be like, look, coach, look at me. I got the ball. Yeah, I know. Jerk off. The rest of your linemen are over there.
Like a superstar.
Yeah. He's out there
We're,
alone and
we're talking
unafraid.
about
No block. And he's got Pebble Leaper has block and the dodge ability to get away from this thrower who does not have the tackle skill.
yeah.
So, I mean, a simple one-die block. Pebble Leaper's already done it. A simple dodge away
shows
with a
he's got
one-die
the-
block, and
here it
here come
comes.
the boom.
He's made it.
And as easily as Kay
Again.
got the ball, Kay loses the ball. Mom, I got the ball! Knocked to the
Ooh,
ground.
Hell Leaper, is he gonna? He can make this on his own.
That is the end of
Do you reroll that?
Yeah.
Maybe you do.
And Pebble Leaper,
Oh.
unable to pick up that ball, it bounces right back into his hands.
Got another chance
the-
though.
And
Oh.
just got a case of fumbleitis. He's like, hey, I'm not normally a ball handler, man. That's up to Carrion Muncher. And Carrion Munching out of the game, you know, Pebble Leaper's like, all I do is smash skulls. Where, you know, what's up? Where's my teammate at? He's not there. So Pebble Leaper's going to have to do it on his own. But again, I mean, this has kind
He
of
just
been
stood up and,
this game has been a seesaw battle. And you can expect the humans to retaliate now.
all the players in the middle of the field. They are like, I want to hit somebody, but I can't.
boom, Lancelot
Well,
comes
Lancelot
flying
just
back.
got his thirst for blood satisfied. Pebble Leaper goes to the ground. He's lucky.
Giving
That's all that
Kay some
happens.
evils, saying, "What the hell are you doing?" With that throw there, though, the humans could make a break here. And to be honest, the only guy that's going to get back is maybe Pebble Leaper, but he's a little bit tied up at the moment.
He is. He's completely open on that wing. If he can get the ball, he's gone. Nobody's touching him with that speed. And then it becomes stall city for the rest of turn one. So they just need to get. Do they have a thrower in the
throw.
vicinity?
I thought the ogre was going to try it then.
There are only 4 turns left.
Yeah.
Tristan's there. Tristan the thrower is there.
See, this is that's risky as hell though. If that block didn't succeed, you've just
Boom.
managed to push the white up to a spot where he can make life difficult for your catcher. But it does work out for
Yeah.
him. So,
And he's off the pitch.
and Tristan, who's sure hands and the pass ability, if he can just make this throw and he doesn't have any accurate. He doesn't have any up agility, so the
Still
sure
a bit
hands
of a,
keeps him
still a
from
bit of a
fumbling.
cheeky throw.
Uh huh. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be a tough throw, but he does get 2 tries at it with the dice. If he waits, it'll give the undead the chance to get back. But honestly, there's not a lot of threats left on the undead side, so making this throw is maybe not that crucial. You might be better served by just establishing I don't know, or just run him out there on the screen.
With you can get away pretty safely. It would take a fair few dodges and some special feet from Pebble Leaper to get another hit on him.
Yeah, I think you got to do it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you run Tristan to the left of Lancelot. To the left of... okay. No, so he decides not to. You run it to the left because if you make that throw and it
But he had gone
fails...
for the throat.
Yeah,
Oh.
see? And I wonder if it was the same... What kind of a pass? Was that a short pass or was that a long pass?
That was a 50%.
Okay, so then it was a short pass. So yeah, it was the same as running him to the left.
Yeah, I think he was probably thinking if there was a fumble, it would have landed within.
Yeah, it would have landed around his own guys. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I would have made a GSI and then I would try to make that pass.
That's a great point. Great point.
he
Absolutely.
got the reroll on the pass and a reroll on the catch. So,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got plenty sitting there. It's not like he needed to save any.
Absolutely. Yeah, in fact, he's wasted them now because 3 turns left, 4 rerolls to go. But that ball is still, kind of in a favorable position for the humans, in a way. Oh, wait, that's a ghoul there. Right. Ooh.
Oh, he's going to be running over to his mummy as well and saying, "Look, I got the ball."
This guy looks like he's trying to get over by his team. The question is, can he get enough of his linemen back? Are there enough of them left to lay blocks for, block for him?
Oh, the break tackle coming into play.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Pretty smart. He's realizing I'm not going to be able to get a full cage around this guy, so I might as well.
Yeah. Get the guard either side, and then there's no decent block to be made.
Correct.
Although you have got Lancelot over there, and he's got a couple of guard in the vicinity, so
Yeah. You could theoretically get a 2-die block on this.
yeah. I don't think you can get 2, can you?
If you get both guards on in contact
Oh
with,
yeah, you can. Yeah, and then you hit from
one side, only in contact with one mummy.
yeah.
Oh, we forgot about
Oh,
that.
he's gone for the fireball. Oh, that's a nice fireball. That wizard
It's a
has
shame
been.
that you waste it during your own offensive drive.
Yeah.
But
With that, he's probably secured the score now, but it's a shame to use it up on your own.
Yeah.
Had to do that now. The second half, the 2 players that are KO can come back and have humans have superiority.
True.
Yeah, those KOs are gonna be a big deal.
For the undead, it's crucial. Those 2 players come back.
Yeah. Might even see a hit on Mudbreaker here before the ball attempt.
What would you try to do now? If you were the human. The undead only
Yeah, the first thing I would do is take another shot at that. I know this sounds crazy. Well, not maybe not first thing, but I definitely want Lancelot trying to take out that ghoul right there, the Mudbreaker.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing all the smart stuff first. The stuff that this is textbook Blood Bowl. You're not supposed to, if you can do the safe stuff without
Yeah.
rolling dice, you do that stuff first.
All the guys are getting in their positions, and then
You're gonna pick up
try
with
and make that safe as you can.
you're gonna have the automatic
Maybe a
reroll
throw.
on the pickups with Tristan and the
Tristan's gonna
catcher.
pick that up,
Yeah,
and he's got a reroll on everything that he does in the
yeah.
rest of this turn. To be honest, Mudbreaker takes a mud bath. Oh,
Mudbreaker's
he's out.
dead.
See you later. These ghouls have had a target marked on their head, and so far they're
Ghouls, the
Tristan
only
is.
players on the
Who was
undead
that? Was
side
that
that cannot
Lancelot?
regenerate.
Lancelot is. He's smashing it up this game.
And now, I mean, Tristan doesn't even have to throw. He can just pick the ball up and hand it off to Girane, who is going to be
Yeah.
completely. What? Oh, see.
No, he's
I don't
going
like
for
taking
the.
unnecessary chances, but is he farming SPP? Because if this fails, he's only got 2 turns to get downfield with a catcher. It's not, it's still
I
pretty
think he's
safe,
just
but
gonna. I think he's just gonna hold it, isn't he? With a throw and score with the throw.
you could do that.
Save. Not even bother trying to hand it off. It's just
I mean,
another
really,
roll.
there's
I
nobody
don't
that's a
think. I
real
don't.
threat to him right now. The only issue
That
is that
that that mummy, I think, is my only problem.
you can
Don't.
also get
I
Vlad the
don't-
hero can get
it-
back
it- it-
enough to cause you some type of. I mean, it's not going to stop you though. No, actually, yeah, Vlad the hero could be a problem. I don't know, man. I would have given it to the catcher and let him just fly to a spot where he's untouchable. Because right now, this is still not a short touchdown.
Well, I think it is.
I think Vlad can get back, but there's just too many people here, too many humans to shield that ball, and
I think that the humans have, they don't do anything strange. They have
yeah,
Oh, well, there goes the Vlad issue. Vlad ain't getting
yeah.
there. Huh? I don't know. Dodge away, hit the catcher. If you manage to down him, and then get all the way back, and then survive the onslaught of people that are going to hit you afterwards. They took the shot at Pebble Leaper, but it was unsuccessful in downing him anyway.
I think Lancelot's going to be. Oh no, it's not. Lancelot's going to be showing Arthur how to deal with these ghouls, I reckon.
at least the goal that has died is not the most important to the undead team.
No.
No, the guy that's the most important is knocked out, right? Yeah, knocked out. No, badly hurt. Badly hurt. No, both ghouls are out, man. Both of those ghouls are. The guy that died is not the most important, but he's the guy that is the most important ghoul is with the
The
guy
one
with
that's
short
injured.
hands and blodge. Yeah, he's out for the
Especially
game.
on the undead drive. Both of these ghouls are easy pickings, really.
Hmm.
Lodge ghoul is nice, but I think he's gonna. Oh, Boars. Been put on his back. Kay takes one back from Pebble Leaper. I think I'd been more inclined to run Pebble Leaper for his for his life. But,
Yeah, because at this point you
can
have
you
to,
see this
right?
ball moved out of range? Yeah. These balls just can get moved out of range. Nice little cage around it. There's no one that can get even close.
And in general, fans are much
Yeah, normally you don't see Blood Bowl
Vlad can
players
nearly
run
get
so
there,
close to the
but
sideline where the fans are waiting to crush them to death. But in this case, there's so
not
few
not
undead
unless
players
they're
left.
sure. Here comes a hit from Arthur, I guess, in a minute. Surely there's Yeah, there's only one turn after this for the humans, so there's not going to be many hits left.
Yeah.
There's going to be one hit on the ghoul, and I think that's pretty much it. You're not going to risk anything else in the next turn. Purple Leafer stays on his feet though. And a reroll. Still on his feet. Pebble Leaf has been in the gym as well. But he's going nowhere. He's going nowhere.
You got to keep the pumping the iron.
Really pump.
We got so we got some comments in the chat, and right now I'm not able to monitor actually I may be able to monitor the Twitch chat. But if you guys see anything, as always, we like to keep our audience
Bernie's
involved.
popped up and asked who else is in the commentary here with me and Jest.
Oh, who else is it? It's gasolemall.
He's liking your accent, man.
It's even sexier than the British accent. Gasolemall goes to the pub and says, "Hello, my name is Gasolemall," and the ladies say, "Hi."
The mummy. That was a brave hit. Boom, mummy's on his ass. Baruch the first, he's down. So we have a Baruch the first, and we have a Baruch the fourth. I wonder what happened to Baruch the second and third. I've got a feeling they met an
untimely demises.
Bernie saying you're pretty quiet, I believe. What, me, Bernie, or Gasolemall was quiet?
And when he means quiet, does he sound low, or he's not? You just mean he's not talking a lot?
Yeah, I'm not sure because you sound pretty.
You sound good to me.
Else in my headphones, but yeah.
The one thing, make sure Gasolemall, if you haven't already, make sure that your settings in the party say allow voice to be shared.
I think they must be. And the touchdown run in, no messing in the final turn.
Tristan, kind of a ball hog, had the opportunity to hand it off to his catcher or throw it to his catcher even. You know, do what quarterbacks do. But he decided, no, I want to keep this for myself, homeboy.
Had the glory.
Go out and block, catcher.
Okay, we have a white back.
And I tell you what, Tristan being a ball hog and all that, his mom's not in the crowd, but he's got 3 girlfriends sitting in the audience, and he's blowing kisses at all of them. And the thing is, they all know about each other, but they just don't care. This guy's living the life.
His mummies are going to want a little bit of retribution here.
Yeah.
Baruch the first and fourth are going to they're going to try and put their stamp on this match. They haven't managed much so far, apart from falling on their ass.
Okay, so Bernie's saying, hey, Gasolemall, can you try talking again real quick to see if Bernie can hear you?
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me, Bernie?
There you go. So, hopefully.
I think Tristan has learned my accent now.
That's how he picked up 3 girlfriends? Exactly. These must be the Spanish Knights of the Round Table. There you go. That's all it takes.
Humans gone for the safe setup here, then not risking any of their decent players taking a whack.
Tristan walks up to the ladies and says, "Tell me, bonita, have you been to Barcelona?" And that's it. It's over. He gets anything she wants. I've never been. I've never been to Spain. Closest I got was
Actually,
Italy.
I went to Barcelona a couple of weeks ago. Actually,
Oh, nice. Yeah, you European guys can have complete different culture experiences. And outside of the melting pot that is the U.S., we get Mexico or Canada. Other than that, we have to fly. I guess we can get to Hawaii and Alaska, which are U.S. states, but a little bit of a culture difference. Even though I heard that once it becomes a state, a lot of the internal culture that once was is kind of lost. So that's part of the reason why Puerto Rico doesn't want to become a U.S. state, at least as of the last poll. And a
oh,
blitz.
I don't think that will much is going to happen. No.
There goes the one turn. Not that he
Yeah.
set up for it anyway, but there really goes the one turn.
That would be a special one turn if it was.
What happens here in Spain, I don't know if it happens to in England, big house, is that girls want to travel to New York just to go shopping.
I live literally 15 minutes outside of Times Square. Just,
Oh, well.
yeah, I can see the New York skyline from 2 blocks from my place. Yeah, no, New York's a great city. It's really amazing. The other place I lived, or one of the other places I lived that was that I really loved as a city was Washington D.C. It's got a lot of the things that New York has, and some things that New York doesn't.
The viewers can see everything, so you need to look at it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but I was born in Peru.
Wow. None of the hits paying off, and the zombie shows how it's done. Stuns Gareth. And the mummies look at each other in dismay.
Gareth might be scared right now if he wasn't seeing blinding white stars, and that's if he wasn't blind with shocking pain right now. He doesn't know what's going on, but he's surrounded.
Both the zombies getting it done.
Yeah, I think Gareth is pretty safe, though. I don't think you risk a foul and a player getting thrown out, even if it is only a zombie, just for alignment.
Oh, the Predator. All the big name players. Predator doesn't get it done.
Ugh,
The Brute brothers don't
unable
get
to.
it done. These zombies.
These human linemen
There
are
you go, the
resilient.
zombies are laying a smackdown.
Ugh. Did you see that? Bedivere got knocked out, and then since the zombie didn't injure him, he started chewing on his own arm. What the hell? What a weird animation.
And now we have one skeleton on the field.
Ah.
Oh, dirty player. That's what he's been brought in for.
And it
Oh,
works.
Gareth! He survived so much, but now he's gone.
Skeleton is sent out.
See, I don't like that trade-off,
maybe-
though. I
That
think
may be
he's
the quickest appearance I've ever seen of a player.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the T8 foul for the many reasons. That could have easily been a stun as well. And I realized that, all right, you increase the chances of it not being a stun by being a dirty player, by bringing in a dirty player, but you sacrificed a block dirty player for an unimproved lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And already down players as well. Although
Exactly.
the KO did come back. The undead KO's come back, but he's still down.
I don't like that foul. I don't think it was worth it.
I think the foul would have been worth it later on in this half if he'd had an opportunity to foul someone decent. Maybe that trade-off would have been better, but
Right.
on poor old Gareth, I don't think it was worth it. But
That was just mean. Gareth isn't a threat. Gareth comes to work every day. I mean, he's a threat in that he works hard and he's willing to, put his blood and soul into this, and he works hard every day to support his family. And Gareth came in here just doing his job. He wasn't doing anything crazy. He wasn't taking shots at players when they were down. And what I did have a skeleton come in and mess up his life for no reason. What did Gareth do to that skeleton? Nothing.
he survived all those hits The Beirut brothers, the Brute brothers, gets put down by a zombie and then stamped on by a skeleton.
Yeah.
Wasn't a good day at the office.
I-
I knew that Gareth get injured a lot, like Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
So do you think we will have timeout here, or would the undead manage to tie the game?
I think they need some removals. They definitely need some removals to even these numbers up a little bit.
Yeah, Trippers is definitely a capable coach, so I definitely don't discount the possibility of him being able to score. But
No.
in terms of, I mean, it's just not looking
The
good
odds
for
aren't
him.
in his favour.
It's not at an advantage, let's put it that way. But you know, this is still open.
Just one player down.
Oh, he's only one player down. Oh, so yeah, he came in with 2 reserves. Yeah, and he would be a full squad if he hadn't fouled.
Yeah. It's just the, like I say, the two, well, one of the fairly important guys aren't there.
I mean,
Certain wanted to score, I think.
It's going to be a deep kick straight into that corner.
so the fans are really hyped up for this on both sides, and both coaches are gonna see some good karma thanks to their fans.
The harder they punch.
Now the mummy puts it in.
It's a nasty right hook.
Is that talking to in the dugout at half time, and they're coming out swinging.
So Blue Mac says he doesn't hear the third announcer. Gasolemall, are you sure you unchecked your
Well, I checked, yeah, but I didn't see the option.
Oh no, you have to go into advanced party settings. So you hit the PlayStation button, go into your party settings, and then so where it's that party icon or whatever, go there and then it'll say advanced settings, and then there should be a box that says allow voice to be shared. So maybe that's what's been happening is you've been talking, but we can hear you, but I don't think
Yeah,
the audience
possibly.
can. No wonder the audience hasn't fallen in love with you yet. They haven't heard your accent. That's why you haven't been able to work the Spanish magic on them. Yeah, definitely. We could have had more fans already. The ladies would all be tuning into the broadcast. I don't know what this Blood Bowl is, but I gotta hear this guy talk.
Percival just eating a big knuckle sandwich from the Predator there, and he's stunned, and he's also surrounded. He's not in a happy place.
And again, you would think Percival's in that weird position where he doesn't know the danger he's in because he's just seeing blinding white light from all the pain. But
Until he
the
wakes up.
undead have shown a thirst for blood.
I think now I activated the option.
Oh, great. Hopefully they can hear you in the chat. Bernie, in the meantime, is saying right now it's VPower's sexy voice that he can hear. He does. VPower has that smooth
That's the
UK
first time I've
accent
been
that
complimented.
V walks into
That
bars.
smooth
Hello,
Essex accent.
hello, pretty lass. I'm from England. Would you like to show me around town? It's like yes.
Well, I can say that for me, to understand English people is harder
Than Americans?
than understanding American accent.
Oh wow, you heard it here first.
Was that his harder?
He said it's harder to understand English people than it is
Because of all the
Americans.
American films. All the American movies and that, I reckon.
Could be.
But then there's
I
so
have
many
heard
different-
though that it's from English actors who do American accents. Just people comparing them. They said the American accent is a lot easier to imitate than a good British accent.
Yeah. I think there's so many British accents as well, though.
That's
It's such
true
a small
too.
place.
True.
And obviously, the Americans have different twangs, but there's not a huge difference, I don't think.
Ooh, yeah,
Like, on
it
such a
depends, man.
small
You
island.
get like when
Yeah,
I moved to Miami for a while, and I mean even like the accents in the South differ a lot
definitely
from
in the
the New
south. Yeah,
York
that's the
area.
biggest difference.
Huge difference.
New York.
Uh,
Want to get himself a coffee.
it's something like that. For a while, I used to think that all
Really?
English people talk like the guys from Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrels.
More the merrier.
Putting some pressure on the cage here. The humans aren't messing around. They're not holding back.
And while we have a small lull in the action, I like to I got to duck out for a little while. I got to jump on another work call. So I will be
Oh,
watching, but I will be silent. Unfortunately, I won't be hearing you guys. So this has been a ton of fun. Hopefully, I can get back on before the end of it. But yeah, I hope the action
is that an
continues this
ogre
way.
blitz? Balls has come flying in.
Good luck, guys.
Oh, smash him straight through.
Multitask. All right.
There we go.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah, man. Balls the wrecking ball. He's in there. He's face to face. Face to face with Pebble Leaper. Has he boneheaded? He's not boneheaded once this game yet, has he? This is a reliable ogre. One of a kind. Yeah, they're gonna to secure up this to secure the cage. They got the brake tackle so they can make the one dodge, but unless you move, well, you can drop the zombie back one, move the predator forward or right, and mark up
Getting a bit close. So close.
Lancelot, and
Smelling
then
breath and seeing the
it's a
dead
bit
in
of a
front
ropey mummy blitz on the.
Come on, guys. Together.
Oh, that's not what I want to see. Vlad puts it in. Yeah. I think I probably would have.
Safety in numbers.
Well, he's putting out the runner. The only thing now is if that dodge fails, is in a nice position. Maybe move that zombie somewhere where he's at least going to shield the ball slightly if it does scatter free.
Moved right next to a teammate.
Yeah.
By hanging out in celebrate,
He's
you
made the
can
dodge.
build
Nice.
the body of an athlete yourself.
Pebble Leaper, yeah.
Get punched above
And the zombie's pushing forward.
same time.
I like the look of that cage a lot better than the previous one. Yeah. But I think that ogre is just going to keep smashing the corners of these cages until something gives. And the good thing for the undead here, both these tackle pieces are fairly tied up at the moment, and they're the wrong side of that cage if he does decide to try and break away somehow. Yeah.
Pitch before.
What do you do here? Do you try and bust into the cage again, or do you try and hit that goal?
Couldn't find it under a big pile of corpses. I gotta admit, I was a little grumpy that day.
Mm.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Oh, another undead down.
Your numbers. Always good for a laugh.
Is that Lancelot again? Yeah, that is Lancelot again. He's showing his worth. Was he not? Without doubt, is really making a difference in this game. No blitz as of yet, so I'm thinking no. Oh, and the other blitzer. Is that Arthur? Arthur showing he can do it as well. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Arthur's on his ass.
Fair fight can be so overrated.
Oh, here we go again. Pause. Boom. It came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen an ogre do so much in one game. Oh, and Arthur's up and out. Yeah. Yeah, I can see a big hit coming back Boars' way. Although neither of these
To be well assisted in a fight.
neither of these mummies having block is a little annoying. Zombie block Percival on his ass. I think he still needs to try and might be worth trying to get rid of Arthur and just shift that cage across a bit more, but he's just getting pushed into the sideline more and more if you do that. And he has got... No, he hasn't. Predator could take a 1 dice on the ogre just to possibly get rid of him, but that's a risky one. Okay, here comes the mummy. Mummy's had enough of... He's had enough of boars.
Is that a fact, Bob? Why? Oh, wait. Something's happening.
Boom. Boom, boom, shake the room. Boars hits the deck. The mummy's going to stay there and try and keep him in check.
Very dull. One of them should
No,
have
that's a lot. Taking a hit. Yep. The second and third, I think, have had That would be Soda first, and then it would be his son, and it would be his grandson, or his great grandson. We have a great granddad. Yeah, we've got 4 generations of family on the pitch here. Humans evaluating what they're gonna do. I think these Lancelot and Arthur are gonna go back to work, put in some hits, and they're just penning the undead in here.
He'll get an assist now.
Yeah, Lance.
Ruthless.
Sextus the Duster gonna take one to the grid, and also I'm guessing worm feeder, is that? Worm feeder. Oh, he definitely could be worm feed.
If ever I saw one.
Here it comes.
Unity is strength.
Down he goes. Arthur says, anything Lancelot can do, I can do better. Pushes him back with a massive hit. But Wormfeed says no.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
The worms will have to wait another day until they get that meal.
This could be a
Oh,
sack.
Rod Stepper on the ball. That's a fairly brave decision throwing him in there. Although the lack of tackle on the undead team means he could will be a real pain in the ass. Yeah, there's a lot of teams going to be running that dodge on there, even if it's just on a ball carrier along the lines. Even the bash teams are going to roll a couple of doubles maybe, and just like the old Vlad over there sitting with dodge.
The attacker has an assist.
And only really humans come in there. Well, that's a lot drops Sextus. Another hit from Galahad.
Around the sandwich.
Oh. Comes flying in with a big uppercut. Getting some guard involved now as well. Yeah, I'm not sure what their options are now. Really, I'll try and break that other ghoul out just to try and split these humans up, because the humans have got the numbers just to engulf them and really control the movement. Yeah.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
Boom. Galahad takes a big hit. And he's KO'd. That is a nice result. That's one guard gone and starting to even the numbers back up. On a KO though, on a KO. Yeah. It was desperately needed, and that's come at the right time. And here comes another big hit. Just a push though. But it's given the undead a little bit of breathing space.
That's it. Throw the ball in their face.
3 dice from the mummy.
Down as if you were flinging a brick into their jaw.
From the mummy, sorry, from the ghoul. Surely he's just gonna step straight back in front of the ball carrier there, although he's gonna take another hit and Yeah. Again. Fancy footwork, and he's just dancing around the whole team.
That guy will
Yep. And again. Straight back next to so I'm wondering whether he was doing all that to try and put him down first and then run worm feed out of there. Now obviously just to save him having to make a dodge, but does he run him out? He's not going to get far, but I suppose he can just stand him up and then oh, he's made the dodge. He's not going to go far. These mummies are just going to try and use brute force and ignorance and then push themselves up this field. The only option at the moment. Can he get a 1 dice on there? With that mummy?
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Yeah. Both those mummies sitting with the goddess, so...
That's it. Get in their face. Is the assist going to be enough to come out on?
And the mummy's taken down. Arthur's... He's going after the big guns. He said, Lancelot, all you've been doing is smashing ghouls around. If you want to be a real man, you got to start putting the mummies down. I don't think he's got 1 dice, has he? With that mummy still stood there. I always forget the ghouls as well. Like, you always look at the ball carriers and the blodgers, and you just assume the 2 strength as well. But I think you just still make the hits, and you need to worry too much about making about hitting the ball carrier. To be honest, at the moment. Even if you just bring Lancelot comes, okay, he's gonna make a hit.
Coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
Just to push. I'd have been tempted just to brought Lancelot back as a bit of a sweeper in case the breakaway, because as I say that he's brought him back. That's sensible option there. Yeah. He said, "I've done my work today, guys. You crack on. I'm just going to get a Lucasade." But he needed someone. With tackle in further back. He didn't want to get them both tackle guys caught up or stuck the wrong side of that scrum. And then for now, yeah, okay. The humans are playing safe. They're pulling some men back. the undead just carry on and see if the mummies can remove Belvedere. That'd be nice.
Will the big one manage to lay out an opponent?
And Belvedere is going to take a big hit, but he withstands it. Oh, and the skulls. So gaining a few squares. That pesky catcher. Get Titus running down that flank. Potato the zombie. Zombie Knorring threat. Yeah.
Haha, here's some friends.
Is Wormfeeder going to try and make some little bit of a loose screen, I guess, but oh, boys. That is gonna. That's a nice hit. It's a nice hit. He's exposed. Okay. Wormfeeder's made his move. I don't think there's going to be any 2 dice on that. Yeah. 1 dice all day long, I think. Yeah. Even if you could even just get those tackle pieces in there just to prevent them, because at the moment they've just been they've been lucky and they've been skipping away from anyone they've been marked from. But with the tackle pieces in there, it would limit the option to do that, really. Got a free lineman over there as well, bring around the back, a little bit of extra safety. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there'll be a 2 dice. No. No, just a 1, just a 1. There's no one else with guard, is there? You've got the guard Wormfeed at the front, and then yeah. I mean, Pebble Slayer, he's going to take the hit, even if he doesn't go down, he's going to find himself wedged between 2 linemen. First bonehead of the game there from Boars. That was oh, the 1 dice. Lancelot gets it done again, and a scatter. A pretty nice scatter, to be honest. It's going to be pretty tricky to collect from the undead. Oh. Now, was that Lancelot carrying on moving, was he? Oh no, catcher. Yeah. Gawain's pretty safe, he could. Vivo is burnt though, that's the only thing. See, Baruch can push back. Is it Belvedere? I can't see from here. It's going to require a yeah. I don't think he needs to be honest. I think as it is, that ball's pretty safe. But there's a high chance that ball's going off the pitch now.
So hey guys, I'm back off the call, and it looks like I have missed a lot of pushing around and hitting, but no scoring. The ball is still in the middle of the field.
Bit of a stalemate, stuck in the middle of the park. There was Galahad was KO'd, which was pretty significant, but they haven't really capitalised on getting rid of that block and guard.
And we've had another ghoul injured, right?
No. But
that was still from the first half. There were there was three.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No, you're right. There was those 2 ghoul injuries in the first half. The skeleton got thrown out of the end of the 8. So yeah, the expended haven't actually expended anybody else in the second half, but the humans have lost one.
Just the one Blitzer. Galahad was removed. That's it. No more. And the catcher finally put on his ass. This guy's taken some hits.
Human catchers are great. I really love them. The high armor makes them very different from a lot of these other fast but weak guys.
But the blodge step on this guy and no tackle on the undead is
absolutely
been a bit of a pain for him. He's just been bouncing around in the inside of the undead cage, which is pretty brave going, to be fair.
He can ruin your day.
Oh,
bye, Mr. Belvedere.
See you later, Belvedere. Oh, boom.
How does the Mr. Belvedere song go again? I forgot. No, I don't remember.
I believe we're gonna take that ball back.
Actually.
Ball's finally boneheaded the whole game. From the time he wanted to stand up, he was just staying, having a nap. Four generations on this field.
Barut the 4th and Barut the 1st. And one is the granddad of the other one. That's funny. Yeah. Do you guys remember this? Ever heard this song? That's Mr. Belvedere.
I need to get a wriggle on now if they're gonna score. The time is running out rapidly here. We've got Pebble Leaf are gonna take a move, and surely he's gonna have to take off and get that.
This is not the theme music you expected for the Blood Bowl game, huh?
Oh, Butterfingers takes a reroll. He's got it. Now that goal needs to move, and he needs to move fast in these next 2 turns.
This is just to take it to overtime.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Human's gonna have to shut up shop and Boar's
momentarily useless, but decides to stop being stupid and get in somebody's face.
He's got up. He realised the importance of these last few turns, and he's snap back to it.
He really is the backbone of this team.
He has been good this game. Has been real good. Now with a decent hit on that zombie, we're gonna see the old Bloodstepper back in, harassing that ball.
Now it's a 9-9 game.
Yeah, 9 men left on each side on the pitch. Blue Max remembers the Mr. Belvedere song. Remembers the song and the singer. Who the singer was? I'd have to go back for that. Hold on. Good question. Let's find out.
Boosh. Zombies down.
Blood Bowl Classic hit me too.
Mr. Belvedere's. Is
Make
it
a
called?
hit
No, it's
and
the
flip him
Uploader. Is
back.
exactly right. I don't know who's. All right, I'm gonna Google it then. Let me get that. We don't want to
Oh.
listen to that again.
Predator's been pushed back. And now the Bloodstepper, is he going to get back in Pebble Leaper's face?
The guy's name is Leon Redbone. He's a Canadian-American singer-songwriter.
Okay, no, he's dropping back as well. They're pretty much well screened in there. Go.
VPowerV is trying so hard to keep us on subject here. Stop talking about the stupid song. No one cares. No one cares. There's a good game on here. It's the playoffs. For God's sake.
We're down to crunch time here. Get with the program.
But the sponsors B-Power, and it's not
So this time they're gonna try to harass and annoy Garaney by putting a zombie on him. We talked about that before. How zombies are the the harassers of the harassers.
Yeah. They gotta move that goal. If he doesn't get out of there, it's
Turn
Yeah,
15,
also
absolutely true. And we've seen this before, where people are pulling all these little fancy blocks and getting everything off. But if you don't have someone in scoring, someone needs to be in scoring position right away at the beginning of turn 15. If you don't have someone in scoring position, and something bad happens with the dice, you're done. Game over. Especially when you're down. There's no chance of overtime for you if you don't score.
there's no real decent dodge here.
There isn't, unless you can
problem.
count on putting that blodger down. But no tackle is a real issue.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Undead are just going to get aggressive and say, screw it, we're going to put people in contact and go downfield. That's what it looks like.
They're gonna tie up some.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To even have a shot.
One of them's got to move. Oh, I mean the humans still have a shot.
No, I mean to have a shot for the Undead to even score, to even have a shot of scoring. That ghoul, somebody needs to be at least on. A ghoul needs to be on pace with the zombie, with the lead mummy. So somebody needs to be on that. I can't make out the elven writing of the numbers, but somebody needs to be next to, or at least as far as Barut the Fourth.
No,
And that's what he's going to do.
now.
No, you cannot sit him there. He needs to move
two
one more.
GFIs from there. 2 GFIs from there, he can make it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right, my bad. I miscounted that. But yeah, so he's hoping for 2 GFIs. But if he gets pushed even in one direction, this is bad. I would think I might even just chance it and move him up, and give the shot, because that is a guard mummy there next to him.
Yeah.
So, what are the chances of them scoring the red die and knocking you down? Probably not. They might knock you back.
Thing is, you put him in there.
Oh, what happened there? That was a failed dodge. It was a 6+ dodge,
Did he
too.
already use?
It had to be a misclick, right? He
Was the brake
decides
tackle already used?
does he even have? No, he rolled a 1 though. That's the thing. So he decides not to use. So brake
Oh,
tackle won't activate if it does you no good. So he decides not to burn his last reroll, and he's just gonna go YOLO for it in turn.
And yes, he has two players in position control. The world killer and Pebble Leaper.
yeah, he definitely wanted to save that rear roll. The thing is, if he'd have moved Pebble Leaper 1 forward, he can a two dice uphill block with a tackle.
We will see if Vlad the hero is the hero of the game or not.
Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to, I think.
Yeah. So Demented definitely, in his opinion, that was definitely not a misclick. I think we all agree with that. I think it was not a miss. That was he was thinking, you know what? I'm taking a strength 5 guy, break tackle. That's the same as an agi 5 guy, dodging into. Oh, but that's a nasty. He was dodging into 4 tackle zones though. Even break tackle doesn't really. I mean, what is an agi 5 jumping into 4 tackle zones? What's the chances of that? It's probably 6 plus anyway, right?
6 plus was,
Yeah, so
6
6
plus
foot
was
break
what it
tackle
said.
wasn't even a factor there. I don't think it. I think this mummy was probably more useful to you just stopping short where he was and not trying to dodge.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be any action at all in this game?
And just put him there, lock up those 2 dudes. Now you're giving the
I think-
humans some
yeah.
options. Yeah, see,
I
now they
think
can
it
come
is-
over and move that
that's
guard
the
guy
move,
there.
That's the move there. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. See, that messes up the. Well. The mummy can still make the block. The mummy can still make the block on the thrower. Vlad can then come through and make the blitz on
Yeah,
whatever his
but
name is, on the
I
lineman.
mean, but you got Arthur, who right now is gonna actually go backwards. I thought he was gonna put a 3rd level out there, but
Yeah, I will. He just wants some more zombie blood.
unless he wants to free up the catcher to put a
Oh,
3rd
the
level
catcher.
back there. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
The stepper in there is horrible.
ouch, ouch,
Wow.
ouch, ouch, ouch. So this becomes.
Can you get any
You're
chains
gonna need some
going
chain
here
pushing.
to do a diagonal run?
What's that?
You can. You can get a stand up the mummy. If you drop him in there, the mummy.
But at the point where you start chain pushing, though, you're gonna need some nasty numbers. So I think
Yeah.
the mummy pushes the 1. Oh, so the human's trying to add a little fuel to the
that's good.
fire there, and they actually now
perfect.
end up
Doesn't
possibly
feel good.
freeing up a zombie or a white to help out, and now maybe chain push is an option.
First of all, this is next game. They
Oh.
That could be nasty. That's a shame. He's only an unskilled lineman. I suppose he can be replaced. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the quite nice thing here going into the next game. It's only these 3 linemen that have gone down. If I remember rightly, yeah.
no blitz by the mummy as well.
Just stood up, yeah.
Even a chain push is tough here, man. This is. Yeesh.
Even if you can just get a couple of pushes just to clear any route, you know.
Yeah.
Even if it requires dodges, that's all you've got in that.
So yeah, it looks to me like what's probably going to happen, just based off of these first 2 hits. Mummy comes in, hits back that thrower. Yeah, it could be something I'm not seeing.
Oh,
Lucky he still had the reroll from before. Oh, and so is he going? He's going to go across. But how is he going to get? Is he going to bring the white around with a dodge, or he can't? Because he can't. What?
He's gonna come in. He's gonna go diagonal. He's gonna make a run diagonally through them.
Yeah, it would have helped a
really
lot
wanted
if he
him to
could
go
have.
down. If he'd have gone down, that would have been a lot nicer.
You know, this is only 1 hard dodge, and then the second one
Yeah.
is very doable. So this is probably the way to do it.
That would have been nice if he'd have gone down, because it would have made that first dodge a little
A
bit
little
easier.
easier, right? But all right, this is we're getting ready for the moment of truth. Do you go for the vanity blocks? Probably not, right? There's no, you don't want to add it. Well, he does.
Well, yeah, you
I
do.
mean, why? Well,
Oh!
just to stick it
Zombies.
to his opponent, and Gawain is gonna go get badly hurt. That just doesn't do
Bring
anything
it in at the end of the
for the
game, yeah.
undead. But just to make a statement of go to hell. See you in hell, powers.
Here we go.
The big
Oh,
dodge
he
by
made
the.
it!
Oh!
No
One
way!
step short, unable to seal the deal. The fans throw it back to midfield
Oh,
in
that's
disgust.
horrible.
And we are going to see the second undead team eliminated from in the first round in the Season 2 playoffs.
Look at those dodges. 5+, 3+, 2+, and then the easy roll. The easy roll for the GFI, and it's that's horrible.
He made the 5+, he made the 3+, and they're going for it.
He
He didn't even have to use
need the dodge
rerolls.
skill. He didn't even need
Nope.
the dodge skill, no. Oh, that's nasty.
And now the human team just gets to go all vanity on it. They got nothing to lose.
Who needs the SPP?
That's exactly it. I mean, that's because you don't really gain anything from maiming the other team at this point. So a surf is useless to you because this team's not doing anything other than maybe playing in the casual ladder after this. But if you can get you a couple SPP here and there from the hits, and he came close.
Two would have been nice there, and Lancelot, that would have put him one more hit away from a level. And just for the hell of it.
Yeah, knock down Barut the 4th. Try to make room for Barut the 5th, but unsuccessful. And now you can maybe get a pass up in here. Yeah. Ooh, so that's a little weird that he actually used the catcher to pick the ball up without moving a receiver. Oh, he's got a bunch of receivers there anyway. So
he can do, yeah. He's a threat to anyone.
Yeah.
We call that a pleading pass. Coach is pleading that the
Nice.
Beautiful
And,
pass.
yeah, the catcher shows I could be a quarterback if I wanted to.
1-0, Jim.
Oh, wow.
To say that was exciting, but it wasn't.
And that is the end of the match. We have both coaches in the chat. So let's go. Let's start with the winning coach, Chaz Davidson. How you feeling? We cannot hear him. So, because I know we invited both to the party. Let me just make sure they're both still in the party, and they are. But he may just be listening in. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations to Chaz. Trippers, are you in the chat?
Yep.
So, tough loss. You were literally one step away from sending it to overtime. This team, did they do anything that came out and surprised you?
Well, they didn't foul.
They didn't foul a lot.
I watched the replays, and this team is all about fouling, and they have brought down much bigger threats than my team, just through fouling.
Do you think it had anything to do with your regeneration skill?
I don't think so. I don't think there were that many good moments to foul my guys.
Yeah, you don't leave a lot of guys
I
hanging out
like-
there.
Yeah. I think the game changer was not that last failed GFI, but failed catch in the first half when the ball bounced and failed pickup afterwards. That was the game changer.
Right. In retrospect, you think it would have been better for you to use the reroll on the failed pickup after the fact? Or you were just hoping to catch it so you could go right downfield and get the extra movement, which is why you pulled that reroll.
Yeah. I thought the trade-off of extra movement was a better option because the ball might have bounced even back, so I would waste 2 movement. This would probably force use of the wizard, and well, one ghoul
It was a good wizard. It was that wizard really trashed it, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's a sound strategy, and like to force somebody to use the wizard is also a sound strategy. It's just the downside is that sometimes you dare somebody to use the wizard, and they say okay, and then it works out for them, and that's kind of what happened. Um, by the way, the final, was that a zombie? I mean, was that a mummy misclick when you try to dodge into the 4 tackle zones?
Nah, it was a brain fart. I somehow thought that was -2. It was
There's so many
orange.
bodies over there that it's I don't I don't blame you. It was the pressure was on, a lot of bodies sitting around in that area. Yeah, I almost thinking that might have changed the course too, because it would have given you an extra blocker to kind of open space with, if you had the mummy over there. It would have also made some of his blocks on you a lot more futile, but we live and learn, though. These losses only make us better coaches, because I'm sure that you'll be replaying it over and over in your head, like I was when I lost in the semifinals last season. And it does make you a better coach. So I mean, all in all, though, you showcased very solid coaching throughout the match. I'm sure my co-announcers will agree with that, and your opponent was very, very worthy opponent. A new guy on the scene in just like you are, both of you, new guys in the cup, but surely not the last time we'll see both of you in the playoffs. And congratulations on making it this far, and we'll probably see you back in season 3. You guys have any questions for Trippers?
No, it was heart wrenching at the end there. When he got through those dodges, I really thought he was going to make it, but it was a shame. I mean, it's just really, like, the blocks didn't really go your way either. Just looking at the stats here, you got 52 blocks to 36. And he had a kill, 2 injuries, and 3 KOs, and out of your 52, it was not a lot.
The armor breaks are even despite the disparity in the blocks. It's a good point. And then even out of the armor breaks, the injuries were much worse against the undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these games happen, so, well.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they just showed why they qualified. But I think that maybe Trippers just would like to qualify a better team the next time. Maybe we will have more options with a better team.
Well, I'd say I didn't expect to qualify with this one in first chance, but one win led to another, and suddenly I was in contention. I'm going with Vox now, and they have 2 losses already, so I guess no more perfect rounds for me. And I do not have that much time to roll a lot of teams, so we'll see how it goes.
I don't think that. Hopefully, the losses won't be as affect you as strongly as they did last season. We have to wait and see, really, as people play more games. And last season, really, any more than maybe 3 losses, and it really hurt. But we shall see what happens this season.
Yep. Oh, guys, definitely a pleasure to watch this game. A pleasure to co-announce with my co-announcers. Good job, everyone. And for those of you tuning in the chat, thanks for the input. Thanks for watching. And thank you, Chaz, for a good display of coaching. Congratulations, and good luck moving into the next round. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been the Yet.
Catch you later, guys.
It's been another Champion Cup game here on PS4. We will keep abreast of the forums, the official forums, where we will be putting out updates as far as like the schedule and stuff as they come up. The forum is forum.bloodbowl-game.com. Thanks a lot, everybody. Good night.